Have. Is that better? Give me a thumbs up. Is that a thumbs up? Up or down? Do we have sound? I think for some reason my sound was going through my earbuds, even though my earbuds were in my case. I don't know why that would be. Do we have sound? Oh, good. Thank you. Sound check done. Check, check. Okay, so I have a bit of a mess here, and I will explain why. This all came out of my closet, and it's going to the cardboard recycle. Or I'm going to have a big bonfire in my yard. I'm going to call the recycle places tomorrow and see. Might just have a bonfire because they allow it now this time of year. So I might just do that. Controlled burn. Had a burn pile down by the road. I don't really like burning by the road though because it's just a, side road, but that's fine, Richard. You're always getting groceries or whatever. Of course, you have your mom to buy for too, right? I have hair in my mouth. That's not fun. Okay, Tuki, you're not getting much. Let me get you some kibble and an egg. He thinks he's getting a ton. Okay, I'm gonna grab his egg. Anyway, I have stuff to tell everyone. Grab a couple eggs here for the doggos for their food. Yep. Carnivore grocery shopping is simple. Just saying. You just go to the meat, a little bit of dairy, and eggs, and you're done. Pretty much. And if you can't do dairy, then you don't even go there. Super easy. Go to the meat department. Maybe go to the canned sardines. Hardly shop in the inside aisles of the grocery. Hello, anime. I'm good. Like the numbers? Why? What's special about the numbers at the end of your name? Should I be impressed? It stinks in here still. Okay, I have something to explain why my room stinks. Okay. I don't know, anime. If you think that the numbers at the end of your name are important, I have no idea why. Doesn't seem particularly important. So, let's see. But it must have some significance to you. Let's see. Wait a minute. Oh, that's right. I already got egg. I already got, yeah, I got egg and I got dog food. Here we go. Oops. Good, anime. I'm glad you're good. Okay. Give my doggos their food. They're not getting meat right at the moment because I ran out. I went into Spokane, but I didn't have time to shop, so shall figure it out. Huh, we got 5 people. I'm about to go ahead and start story time. Let me get my dog out. Walking into the dark room, I gotta get the light on. There we go. Here we go. So just a question I want you guys to answer for me. You ever have things that you have to do that yeah, I think I must have had eggs and jalapenos and cheese. I don't eat jalapenos anymore. If they're low oxalate, I might eat them. I know some carnivores who do. Tuki, go away. You're not getting in his face and you're not getting his food. Come here. Come on. You're being annoying. Come on. Taking my little dog and putting him back in the bedroom. He doesn't need to be barking at the big dog and trying to steal his food. As soon as I open my bedroom door, I get a big waft of stink, and I will go into story time here in a minute and tell you, even though people left, I'll tell you anyway. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna make my dog wait for his food. Hey, buddy. Pause. I want you to sit. Come here. Get out. Come on. Sit. Good boy. Little dog thinks he needs to be in the middle of everything and he thinks he needs to eat constantly. That is a major problem. Wait. Jesus. Thank you. Boop, boop, boop. For Cosmos and how patient he is. Give him a really good night tonight. And let his food bless him. In Jesus' name. Amen. It, oh, I see. I see. Hello. Did I miss something? Who you calling Floppy? Floppy. Okay. I missed something. Okay, I'm gonna have to put my dogs out. Man, it just reeks in my bedroom. I think you might be seeing something different than I'm seeing. That's weird. Oh, it does say floppy. Okay. How are you? Get rid of this cardboard out of my bedroom. Maybe it would stop stinking. Okay, I gotta tell you why it stinks in my bedroom. I gotta explain it. Ready for stories? I'm gonna let my dog out first. I'm gonna keep you in suspense. for just a couple more minutes. Froppy? I know, I was trying to figure it out. It's hard to read. Oh, it's actually froppy. Froppier? Okay, frop. Frap? No, 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 no. Come here. Come here, dogs. Come on. Let's go outside. Stinky, stop barking at him. No. I'll get them outside. I should have let them out separately. Chuki's annoying. Let him go outside and bark. Lactose intolerant. That's why I was saying if you tolerate it. Are you talking about me talking about how easy carnivore is to shop for? It doesn't have to include dairy. It just can. But dairy is one of those things that often people can't tolerate. I didn't have it when I first went carnivore. I'm gonna put my phone in my oh wait a minute. It's Anime that said she was lactose intolerant. Did I call you Frappy? Froppy? Sorry. You don't drink milk? You said I drink milk much myself. You do drink milk or you don't? Anyway, I had steak and sardines late today because it was crazy. Okay, so I got story time. Ready? It says there's 0 people in here. Now it says 1. Okay, I'm gonna start. You can listen to the replay if you missed anything. Oh, you don't drink milk. Okay. I don't like milk itself. I drink heavy cream. And actually, heavy cream is better. I use heavy cream. You're okay. You don't be sorry, Richard. You just missed a word, that's all. You probably meant I don't drink milk much. I'm gonna have to go get my dogs too. But first story on the docket. I had to go to the eye doctor this morning. Oh, don't worry about it. Who is that? Wait. Sorry, my phone's down low. Chuck E. Entertainment. Are you CEC Tennessee? Chuck E. Entertainment. What is milk? Something that comes out of the mammary glands of an animal? Of a mammal? Okay. Don't be silly. You seriously don't know what milk is. Okay. Anyway, I do like cheese, I'm not gonna lie. And I like sour cream, but I have cut out most dairy. I have a little bit of Swiss cheese in my fridge right now, and I'm just trying to use it up because I'm gonna cut out cheese for a while and see how I do. So, you just said, what is milk? Chuck E. Entertainment. If you're gonna flip flop, you're gonna don't be confusing, okay? Don't confuse mottos. Anyway, story time. So I had an eye doctor appointment early this morning, 9 o'clock. Hello, Louise. And I had to leave at 8. And I took off late. It was like 8:25. So I called them and I said, "Hey, I'm gonna be 15 minutes late." And they said it's okay, just go ahead and head in. So I go in and you're fine, Louise. And I made steak today. I ate steak and sardine. So what, Louise or Chuck E. Entertainment? Chuck E. Entertainment, I wouldn't doubt it. Chuck E. Entertainment might have to leave, but don't distract me. I'm telling a story. Um, anyway, so I left at 8:25 and yeah, no mashed potatoes. Anyway, um there are carnivore mashed potatoes and I might try making them at some point. I'll have to show you. So, anyway, so they said come on in anyway, because they're really picky normally. They don't like you to be late. And so I'm driving in the fog, but the visibility is pretty good. So I'm going the speed limit, maybe edging it up a little bit farther than the speed limit. And all of a sudden there's cars, but I didn't see them until I come up over a hill and I had to stop really fast. So I screeched to a stop behind a whole bunch of cars. And I didn't have my map on because it would have had said slow down ahead. And I didn't need my map, but hi Carson, how are you? So it's story time. You didn't miss anything much. I was going to an eye doctor appointment in the fog this morning. And anyway, there's these cars stopped, a big long line of them. And I I'm sitting there and I open the map to see what it says about how long the slowdown is. It keeps telling me later and later that I'm gonna get to where I'm going. Anyway, um, and I'll catch up with the chat when I get done. And so yeah, so I didn't know what was going on. I start playing a game on my phone because we had to wait a long time. I was 45 minutes later than I would have been. So my appointment was at 9 and I got there at 10 and I was going to be there at 10:50 or 9:15 or 9:20. And anyway, Carson, don't worry about it. I will catch up with the it's all right. Um yeah, it's okay guys. I'll catch up. Thank you. It's exciting, believe me. I didn't mean to be in the middle of something. So, um yeah. So finally starts going and I'm like there must be a big accident that they had to clear off. And there wasn't. But there was a whole bunch of police cars and a lot. Well, I looked it up once I got, and my eye doctor was really cool. He had, I guess that they were on call today and they could just fit me in. And they had, you know, so they weren't tight on their appointments. So that was really good. Anyway, and Richard, now you're interrupting and asking Carson a question, so please don't. Chucky Entertainment, I'm gonna put you in timeout. Oops, that wasn't right. Here, let me fix it. Put him in timeout for 10 seconds. Putting him in timeout for 5 minutes because he needs to knock it off, and if he doesn't, he's going. Anyway, so yes, today I'm telling you a story that is right now for today, this morning. Thanks, Richard. So anyway, so it turns out that it was a homicide suspect. Somebody told me, and I haven't fact checked this part, so I don't know, that there was a stabbing in Spokane, like, I don't know, a couple days ago maybe. And the guy, it was a young guy, and he stabbed his father and killed him because he wanted drugs for for drug money or whatever, because he wouldn't give him drug money. Drugs are evil. I have a friend whose boyfriend just went to jail. She found out he'd started abusing her physically, and she found out that he was on meth and she didn't know it. So, and he'd been stealing. So anyway, it is a crazy place. So anyway, what happened this morning is they had this standoff with this guy. They they found him. They had to send a SWAT team because he was driving a stolen car, and he wouldn't get out of the car when the police pulled him over. So then your name is Catherine's #1 fan. Is this Juan? I deleted you. I think it is Juan. You might have to be deleted again. Um, anyway, yeah, I banned him because he lied to us. Anyway, can I finish my story? So he wouldn't get out of the car, and then um, somehow they either got him out of the car, or, well, maybe he finally did get out of the car and he ran. And then yeah, whatever, Luis. Um, he ran away, and so they sent dogs after him, and he got bit, but serves him right. I mean, Lord. Anyway, I wasn't in the middle of any of this. I just was waiting in the line of cars. Hello, Charlotte D. So, anyway, it was kind of crazy. That's why I was late to my appointment. So here's my other story. You ready for another story? Got any questions before we go into the story, or any quick comments or questions? Or howdy do's? Howdy do, how are you? I finally washed my hair. Proud of me? The reason I don't wash my hair much is because my shower is upstairs in my renter's apartment, and I have to go beg to use it. That was nice, Charlotte. Thank you, Luis. Yes, I'm glad I'm safe too. Sure, he's your Cambodian brother. He's probably not Cambodian. I mean, he's probably not from Cambodia. Well, it all worked out. I mean, didn't it? They apprehended the guy, right? It's really sad that he killed his father. I mean, that's just disgusting. And this other guy, my friend's ex-boyfriend, ex now, as of 3 days ago, was going to be let out on Monday, only in during the weekend. And they kept him in longer because he has a rap sheet and it's long because of the meth. So he's going to be in there a while, a long while. Juan lied to us and kept lying, and so I booted him out. I don't like deception and dishonesty, and I don't think we should have to listen to it. So, lying is lame. He said his Wi-Fi came off of his grass hut or something. Like, I'm done, Juan. He goes, I thought I was your #1 fan. Not anymore. Number Juan fan. That was the joke. I gotta grab my water. Just a second. And then I'll start my new story. Yep, he was the one and only. Oh well, one and only liar pants. Liar, liar, pantsifier. Just a second while I grab my water. Okay, there we go. Ready now? I'm gonna tell you another story. Hey, no, how are you? A little happier? I don't know, it's definitely different. It's different. It might be beneficial though. It might be a beneficial story. Did you see the title of my vlog tonight, my live? Oh, I gotta go get my dogs. Oops. What does 47 mean? What the heck? You guys. Why is everybody spamming 47? What the heck? What does that mean? No. Okay, I'm gonna delete everybody who posted 47 or numbers. I'm gonna delete all of you. Unless you have a logical explanation. No, I'm not beginning the next story until I get an explanation. Everyone who spammed numbers, message retracted. Oh, so now you retract it? What the heck, people? Anime. And Charlotte, or no, Charlotte didn't post 47. She asked what it meant. So did I. So what if it's 8:47? It's 6:47 here. So what? Who cares if it's 8:47? Oh, I see. I didn't mean to threaten you. I just like, why'd you spam 47? What the heck? It's not 12:96 in military time. That makes no sense. Whatever. I have military time on my watch. It's 18:47. So there. Okay. All right. Are we ready to knock it off? How come you guys have to look? How come you have to ask for the time? Doesn't your phone show you what time it is, or your computer, or whatever device you're on? Don't be dingy. Okay, story number 2. Except I have to let my dogs in. I can start it while I'm letting my dogs in. I gotta let them in because my big dog. Oh, I hope I don't have to drive in the car and round him up from the neighborhood. Forgot about my dogs. The little dog isn't a problem. The big dog, on the other hand, fasten the garage. Oh, there he is. Good boy. He's a good boy. I'm gonna put him back in the crate. So the other day, my story is starting. About 3 days ago, I went in my room. That's something my roommate made. My snake. Oh, I gotta drink my electrolytes and stuff. Here we go. Um, ready? Oh, Navarro's here. Thanks, Navarro. Okay. Um, telling a story. Navarro's on the job. Don't worry. Navarro will. I will tell you later what the weather is like. Anyway, need my hands free for a second. I gotta get my dog his lure into the crate. He won't go in without it because he's in the crate a lot. Or outside. He gets to go outside a lot. I'm glad he didn't escape and go out the neighborhood because I would have had to jump in the car, take you guys with me, and go find my dog. Would have been it. That would have been made for another story time. Living story time. Okay, I got some tallow fat. Stick it in his crate. All right. So I go in my room 3 days ago, and it stinks. It smells poopy. It smells like kind of like a mixture of poo and pee. I'm like, what the heck? And then I go in my closet and it smells in there. So, bye, Juan. So, um, yeah, I know, but Navarro's here. He can take care of it. Juan is gone. Okay, John, you're gone. Bye-bye. Sorry, this is taking more modding than Navarro can do. It's okay. These people are pushing my channel out there and the algorithm. Thanks, peeps. More engagement for me. All right, so my room smelled to high heaven. So the last time that happened, it was just because a mouse had gotten trapped in the mouse trap and I hadn't noticed it, and so it started to stink. So I dumped the mouse out of the mouse trap. Easy peasy. So I looked at my mouse traps and they were empty. Come here, Chuki. Come on. Chuki, hurry up. Hurry up. Anyway, so I have a bunch of cardboard. Here it is from my closet. And I dumped it all out of my closet and I'm going to put it in the car to take to recycle if they will take it. If they won't, I'll have a big bonfire in the yard. So today I went to work on the deal because, I couldn't last night. I was like, it was too late. Come on. It's too late to do that. So I just sprayed room spray and linen spray. It's just a natural spray, so I wouldn't get asphyxiated and poisoned by room spray because I'm pretty sensitive to that stuff. And uh, so anyway, so that I could survive the night without being grossed out by all the smell. So what's great for a bonfire? I'll catch up on the chat later. Anyway, yeah, I might just have a bonfire now that they allow burning again after fire season is over. Still as dry as toast though. I don't know. Richard, don't even respond. Navarro will take care of things, and I will review the chat when I'm done telling my story. It's too crazy in here tonight. Anyway, wait. Somebody said something about cardboard, Navarro. I don't know that it was wrong, but maybe you saw something I didn't see. Anyway, I can't review the chat and tell the story at the same time. So, Carson, listen up. My story is almost done. Okay. Yeah, because Navarro took care of something. Navarro, make sure that you didn't get rid of somebody who wasn't being bad. I think somebody said something about cardboard, which I was talking about. Because I was wondering if the mice had peed and pooped on the cardboard and that's why it stunk. And it still stinks in my room. So I'm going to get rid of this cardboard after this live. I'm not going to be on that long tonight. And anyway, Carson, you're going to be ripped too. You're going to go bye-bye too if you don't watch it. Because you're just, starting things. Anyway, instigating. So I had to, you ever have something that you have to do right away because if you don't, some kind of emergency that comes up and you have other things you have to do, but you have to do this? This was kind of one of those things. It's like, well, whether I like it or not, I have to, even though I want to do a workout or do something else, or I need to do some other things, I have some other stuff I need to do, paperwork and cleaning and stuff. But I thought I got to do this anyway. So I yeah, the cats can't get at some of the mice though when they're in cupboards or whatever. So I have mouse traps. And I don't have a cat in the house because my cat doesn't like dogs and he won't come in the house anyway. But thanks Carson. Thanks Navarro. See, Navarro did some research, right? Yep. Yep. So why don't you just delete Carson? Because I was about to delete him. I mean, if he keeps disrupting the chat, then he will get deleted. So, I hate mice. And the last time they came in the house was because I had a bag of dog food in the closet and they found it and chewed a hole in the bottom and they were coming in to get dog food. So I had a bunch. And so I got rid of them with my mouse traps. I set more. And anyway, let Navarro do the modding, okay? I think he does a good job. So, hello, Corey. Hello, Corey. I'm telling a story. Um, anyway, I did that, Carson. That's a good point. I put the dog food in a bucket after that, but I hadn't had a clean bucket, and so then I don't know what I thought. I thought, oh, this is a thick bag, and it was. It was a thick bag, but they chewed through it, started coming in. So anyway, I had gotten rid of those mice, several. They, I kept dumping them out of the traps. I set one trap one night, the first night that I knew that it happened, and it was terrible because I had a flight to go on the next morning, and I had to get up really early, like 3:45 or something like that. And so I didn't have a lot of time to sleep. And it was crazy. And so I set one trap and I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I didn't set um two traps. Anyway, the trap kept going off and I kept because I was still awake because I was thinking about a lot of things about my trip and stuff. I was excited about it and stuff like that. I kept getting up and taking my trap with the mouse in it and dumping it outside in the garbage so it wouldn't stink. And then so over and over, like three times. And then the next night or the next time when I got home, I was like, set two traps, silly girl. Then you don't have to get up every hour or whatever with a mouse. to dump out the door. Um, what the heck? Somebody named themselves Navarro is a bitch. I think they should be, hey, Navarro, report them to YouTube. Don't just delete them, report them. Can you go back and report that person? I think you can. I think you can go back to somebody that you deleted and you can go back and add to what you did. And just report them. Say, hey, I'm Navarro. And they're posing as me. Anyway, so we have the stink, and it's very much smells like mouse again, and it smells like it in my closet, but I removed all the dog food and I put it in a bucket and with a lid, and the lid's always closed and so on. Hello, Mahesha. Um, anyway, so this mouse thing. This time of year is tricky because it gets cold and then they come inside. Oh, it's warm in here. I have my trap set, but I think I need to put new bait in it. I think I need to put different bait. The guy from the exterminator, because I've had exterminators out here because I had really bad mouse problems after my husband died, and I had to hire an exterminator because they were everywhere, and figure out where they were and get them out, get them all trapped, and then put traps outside with poison in them. These big poison blocks or whatever, like, the decon or whatever. And Mahesh, you don't love me. You don't know me. Thanks. Watch yourself, Mahesh. Um, so because this isn't a dating site, your motives are sketchy. You said you love me so much, and you just got here. I mean, would you say that to a perfect stranger? Hi, I love you so much. The internet's different. It's weird. Um, Carson, you're off topic. I had steak and sardines, and I already said that, and I think you heard me. So, anyway, this mouse thing is for the birdies. So, I had gotten rid of some of the cardboard out of my room, and I had flattened a bunch to clean my room and, make sure that we don't have mouse messes or whatever, and to clean up my room better and get it organized. But I had left some flattened cardboard in my bedroom in the closet. It's a big walk-in closet. So it's actually too big in a way because there's too much room to store crap in there. So I um people who think that Navarro is mean or that I'm mean, they're full of crap. Because Navarro is making it orderly in here so that we can actually have a good chat and have a good community. Hey, Shyam Kumar, how are you? Good morning to you, and good evening to me. So, it's okay if you said good morning. It's morning there. Um, I gotta go get some more water. So, yeah, the mouse thing. So anyway, I'm getting rid of the cardboard. I'm putting it in the car. I'm gonna take it to recycle. They don't come get recycle here. Um, I have to take it myself, but I'm gonna have to check around. And if they don't, then I'll make a big bonfire and I'll take you guys with me and I'll burn a bonfire on camera. Maybe I should just do that for views. Watch my bonfire. Uh, I have a bunch of stuff with private information on it that needs to be burned too, because I don't have a shredder and I always burn that stuff. So we could just have a big burn party. I have to figure out where I'm doing it though. Probably maybe in the septic tank drain field because it's wet there. It's kind of damp there. That would be a good spot. Anyway, so I'm good, Shaim Kumar. So I'm just telling a story and reviewing the chat after I'm done. Otherwise, I'll never get done. But that's pretty much it. I just, I just wanted to know, you guys ever do you have stories about things that happened where you had to take care of it right away, even though you had other things that you needed to do? And I call it the tyranny of the urgent. You got to do this and you got to do that, and emergencies, you know? Clock is not 1-4. Clock is 7:09. Where are you? Why is your name Clock? Clock. You're full of clock. Anime, why do you keep apologizing? Never mind. Clock. I'm gonna delete you because I don't know who you are and you're not making any sense. So you're deleted from the channel. I don't think you're a real person, or if you are, you're a scammer, spammer. Hey, Naughty. How you doing? You said good morning. How are you, Shyam Kumar? What's up? How come you keep repeating yourself? I said hello and I said it very clearly. I said good evening and good morning to you and good evening to me. All right, guys. This has been a good chat because I stayed on topic and fought my way through it, and Navarro saved the day. And Anime is apologizing right and left for something I don't even know about because I told you I'm not reading the chat. You keep saying I'm sorry. How many freaking times you gotta say I'm sorry? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Anime, you're just gonna be deleted because you don't have to say I'm sorry a gazillion freaking times. Okay? Not trying to be mean, just saying. Not necessary. And John got deleted to Diddy Island because he's a nasty fart. So, anyway, but my story time was fine, and the replay should be fine. So, It has been cold today. It was foggy this morning. Somebody asked about the weather. I decided to wait till after. Um, yeah, it was foggy this morning. It's been cold all day. It only got up to 50 and it was 30 this morning. For a really long time, it was, what was that? Hell. Yeah, Juan is gone. Did Navarro, did you totally delete Juan again, like hide him from the channel and report him? And maybe report Chuck E. Entertainment, whatever. I don't know. This is sucky. But like I said, it gives me um, engagement on on YouTube. Thanks, peeps. Means I'm gonna get more views. Okay, Abilene. Why wasn't this one hidden? Abilene needs to be gone and reported. Okay, I reported that. And told you I'd deal with it when I was done. Quite cloudy in London today. Yeah, I imagine. It's kind of like that here. The sun came out later. Richard, we're working on keeping a good chat, okay? It's just I can't deal with moderating, or I would never say anything worth saying. Anybody who asks about Juan maybe should get just deleted, because especially if they continue. I mean, how do you even know about Juan? Josh Abraham? When you come out of timeout, once you think about not talking about Juan because we did what we did, needed to do it, and know why we need to do it. Anyway, so it's been an interesting day putting out fires, and I probably will start a fire to burn up the cardboard. Okay. Craziness. So I'm still reviewing the chat. Sorry. Um, this is exactly why I didn't review the chat while I was telling my story, because like I say, I wouldn't be able to. Anyway, I think I mostly got it. Anime, I don't know what you're talking about, but you said I'm sorry a gazillion times, and you don't have to. So, well, we just need to, keep it copacetic in here. We gotta keep the peace in here and stay on topic and have a nice community, not, make it all about one person saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. It's spam. It's not like I can't read. It's just I have things to say. That's why I'm here to bring information. If you guys want to talk and ask questions, that's fine. But we need to do it in an orderly fashion, not with all kinds of weird stuff going on. So I can't say your name. Zawi. Zawi Lu. I butchered it, I'm sure. Zawi. Um, anyway, hello. Welcome. Okay, so Zowie Lou, we had story time. You can watch um the replay because I already told the story. I told two stories. One about a homicidal maniac getting caught, that I was in the traffic jam because they had a SWAT team in front of me to get him on the freeway. Both directions of the freeway were closed this morning. And I was um uh, oh, hello Richard Johnson. How are you? So anime, it's kind of hard not to mean to if you said it over and over that you were sorry. Okay? Just it's not necessary. For one thing, I had to figure out what you were friggin' sorry for. Because there were so many I'm sorries. Was it about the numbers? Anyway, it was just distracting, the 47, 47, 47. So, anyway. What? That there's two Richards? Yeah. We'll just call you RJ, Richard Johnson. How about that? Hey, it's Austin. I like live streaming. It gives us a community, and I want to help people like I've been helped with my health and everything. And I help people go low carb, and if they want to, carnivore, and I just give them the information. Don't force anything on people, just give them the information. And tonight I just told stories because I had some interesting stories to tell. So, anime, your phone was messed up, and that's why you said I'm sorry in a lot of different ways? Seriously? Okay, RJ. We'll call you RJ. All right. So, did you hear what I ate today? Steak and sardines and oh, and I had some Swiss cheese too. I tried to go easy on it. I put it away after a while so I wouldn't eat too much and then because it'll make me constipated and we don't want that. I don't think I ate enough fat today. I was gonna fry up some fat bites anime, whatever. What do you mean somebody got in your account? How about you lock your phone? Like, use a code to get on your phone. Was it from your phone or from your YouTube account? Somehow I doubt that. Is that a thing? Um, Lucas, we can try helping you with your English, mainly just talking back and forth, asking questions and saying things. I mean, it's like me. I took German, but you don't remember it until you actually start talking back and forth, right? And then I took Japanese, but it was mostly just the writing and some basic phrases. I don't remember any of it because we didn't use it in converse. It's better if you converse. So, okay, Navarro, Richard Johnson, and Zelway. Just a few more commentaries to collect from those new accounts. We do want to thank you for the views, and guys, God bless you, or guys bless us with carry on chatting. Okay, okay. Yeah, can you clarify, Navarro? No, I don't think so, but he does research people and make sure that they're legit. Because we end up with cuckoos in here, and seriously, and they derail my chat all the time. So, and then they come in as different people. It's okay, actually. I was trying to decipher that too. What do you mean about just a few more commentaries to collect, Navarro? You mean you're kind of researching their accounts? Is that what it is? I think that is what he means. He researches people's accounts to see if they're legit because we get some people who are not legit. I'm telling you, he takes this job, moderation job seriously. Yeah. No, I mean you can be here if you're legit, don't worry about it. If you're not legit, he'll find out. Or I will. It's just people need to stay on topic. I don't I don't have a quick trigger finger to delete people. Um, but I will put people in timeout if they're um disrupting the chat and being insulting, or if people are insulting, I just delete them. And if they keep telling jokes that are off color and insulting, that isn't funny. You know what I'm saying? And people come in and say sexual stuff and stuff. So a person like that's going to get deleted right away. So you're fine, Richard. I didn't even realize you were gone because you weren't gone that long. You gotta take care of your mom. Gotta honor your mom, you know? She took care of you, right? Richard, how can I ask how old your mom is? You need to stay well for your mom. So I encourage you to swap out some stuff in your diet to yeah, to, you know, lower the carbs so that you don't get sick. I gotta go get 67. She's only 6 years older than me. She should be running circles around you. Wow. Wow. That is why we need to change our diets. I'm serious. I am serious. Serious as a heart attack. Because we don't want no heart attacks. Um, they all have accounts that opened today. They're hackers. Okay, are you saying the one with the Chinese name, Zowie or whatever? And I was wondering, okay, delete them. Anime? What about anime? Juan and Luis? Okay. Exactly. Exactly. They add to my viewership. The hackers are helping me. I don't know what their motivation would be. It's stupid. Really dumb. But it takes away. See, that's what makes me suspicious is people who come in, interrupt me, like Carson was doing, interrupts and don't stay on topic and don't really care about what the channel is about. Like, you know, if like why are you here if you don't care what the channel's about? You know? I mean, I guess you can hang if you're nice and you don't interrupt and you don't like drag everybody off into some weird topics, you know, be polite, be friendly. But it is pretty iffy if your account's just open today. I must be pretty important if people are opening accounts just to spam me, to hack into my chat. What the heck? What the heck are you doing? So, yep. So that person named Clock, did you see that? I hid them from the channel. Clock. So who asked about what time it was? Was that a hacker? Probably. And then everybody started saying 47. Craziness. Ah, means you a hacker, Zowie Liu. What meat do I prefer, RJ? Um, anything ruminant. You know what that means? The ones with multiple stomachs because they pre-digest all of the vitamins and nutrients for us, and they also purify anything that's not good. So they remove the, you know, the glyphosates and stuff like that. Um, yeah, boredom. It's pretty dumb though, right? Anime. I figured, yep, Clock is a little boy. I hid him. Yep, yep. I deleted him from the channel. I wish there was a way to detect um, these people coming back in with different names. You know, I'm sure that YouTube knows that they're the same person, and if there was a way to block them from doing that, you know, chicken and poultry are not great because the makeup of the meat and the different things it has in it, even just the omegas aren't like, I think it's all omega 3 or 6 or whatever it is. Anyway, it's one or the other and it's off balance. And so, yeah, steaks or ground beef. If you can't afford steak, go for ground beef, whatever you can afford. But here's how I do it. I go to Costco and I get a chuck roll, and it's only $4.49 a pound, usually about that, sometimes less, which isn't like some of the ground beef is about that much. So, and the steak is better because of the fat being in the meat. You need the fat because you're cutting down, if you're cutting down carbs, if you're also going to cut down carbs, Chuck E. Entertainment. I thought you were gone. Wait, Navarro, wasn't Chuck E. Entertainment gone? Steaks are good. Yeah, Chuck, you're gone. You're gone. I thought I already deleted Chuck E. Um, I got rid of Chuck, Richard. I like hot dogs all right. I mean, if they're decent, like if they're good quality, like the ones from Costco are pretty good. Um, I like Cabasso, but you have to be careful with the spices, or I do, because I'm sensitive to the spices and stuff, and the way they can be processed. So they have to be pretty pure and not have a bunch of spices and a bunch of different stuff in them. Because the whole idea is that you're cutting out things to see what things bother you. And if what you're eating has a bunch of spices and different things in it, it's hard to tell what is causing inflammation or what is causing whatever, you know? But hot dogs are okay and bologna's okay. Like Dr. Barry, if you watch Dr. Ken Berry or you go find his channel and watch him, he says, you know, whatever you can afford. If you can afford hot dogs and lunch meat or whatever, but actually, I think that's an expensive way to go. I'd rather take a roast and roast it and cut it, you know, myself or whatever. So I only eat hot dogs occasionally, Robert. Hello, Robert. So, you have to be careful with sausage because of all the spices. I know people that eat sausage, but I need to ask them. Like, I know people that eat pretty clean. I need to ask them what brand they find, you know. I'd like to do actually make a pizza and not tomato sauce, but make a white sauce with cream, heavy cream and butter and um, garlic, because I can do garlic. I do certain spices that I know are low oxalate. Oxalate is a whole nother topic that I don't want to get into, but you can look back at my other videos and just watch. There's a lot of stuff on oxalates. I think there's even some with I think I have some in the title that talks about oxalates even. So anyway, um, so I would like to make a sausage crust pizza. Just press down some sausage, bake it in the oven till it's brown and toasty, and then put a little bit of cheese on the top, not too much, and some of the actually white sauce and then cheese. I shop at Costco a lot, and it's pretty cool because I go get my eggs, maybe heavy cream if I'm doing that at that point. Right, lately I haven't been. I got too much cheese last time, so I still have cheese in my freezer. I stick it in my freezer because I'm cutting down on cheese. Cheese can be hard on your thyroid, and I have a thyroid issue, low thyroid, and that's one of the main things I'm trying to heal. So I do typically shop at Costco. I get the best deals on meat there because you go ask the meat guy and you ask him for a chuck roll if you're willing to cut it because it's this huge piece of meat. It's like 120, $125 worth of meat. It's about 25 pounds or so, somewhere in there. And you actually cut it. You cut it up into steaks. And when you get good at it, you can cut it apart and find the Sierra steak, the chuck eye steak, which is like ribeye, but it's chuck eye, and it's I guess the chuck eye is right near the ribeye is right near that chuck roll piece of the cow, part of the cow. And so anyway, you ask them for that. You have to, get their attention and ask one of the meat guys um for a chuck roll, and if they have them, they'll go in the back and get it. And it's priced lower um, than the stuff in the case because they don't have to cut it. You cut it. And then I vacuum seal it myself. So that's where I do shop. And then sometimes I shop at Winco or whatever. Costco is easy because, they have that big meat department. I just go there, I hit that. And then if I need any other things like paper towels or toilet paper or whatever, I go to their paper section. And then um, you just don't have a lot that you need to grab for carnivore. I might get some mustard or whatever, but I have mustard from Costco from a while ago. I just ran out of one of my bottles of the um, French's yellow mustard. I want to get some Dijon mustard. I like that one. I like the mustard with the seeds, not Dijon necessarily, but the fancy mustard. I'm gonna go see if I can find some because it's usually pretty clean. It just has mustard seed in it, and mustard seed isn't bad as far as I know, and it doesn't irritate my system. I found out yesterday though, I had a burger from Burger King. I had two burgers from Burger King because they're only $1 plus tax. We have tax. Um, and I put mustard on it. I got some mustard packets, and their mustard has turmeric in it, which has oxalates in it. Turmeric does. He might be busy. Sometimes he slips out and he's busy, RJ. So I would eat sausage if I could get away with it, Robert, but when I do, it has caused histamine reactions because when you go carnivore, um, and then you reintroduce things that you haven't had, then your body says, "Oh, Because then you find out all the things that were irritating you when you didn't realize, all the things that were making you sick and inflamed and all that stuff. So, anyway, I know I like mustard. And I actually make this sour cream mix with just a little bit of hot sauce in it because I can tolerate a little bit of like Tabasco, a one ingredient hot sauce, not a whole bunch of ingredients. And not barbecue sauce, that's sweet. It has sugar in it. Yeah, burgers are good. Thanks for asking questions. I love ketchup, but it doesn't love me. And I made my own ketchup and I sweetened it with, I think I might have sweetened it with some plant-based sweetener. I can't remember what. Seems like I sweetened it with, why can't I think of that right now? The brand was Lakanto, but I can't remember. Um, anyway, but the tomato is a nightshade, which generally are not good for you. Plants are really a problem, not just because of glyphosate and sprays and non-organic, because organic they get sprayed too, not just because of glyphosates, but also because of plant toxins. Plants have toxins in them, plant toxins that make you sick because plants weren't meant to be eaten all year round and in large quantities. We really were meant to eat a lot of meat. It's very sustaining. So, yeah, I like ketchup. I kind of miss ketchup. But you know what? It's not happening. I'm not doing it. My blood sugar, my blood sugar gets messed up really easily, even on a low carb diet. For some reason, I don't claim to know exactly why. I gotta get off of here. Okay, I'm gonna give it 15 more minutes. If anybody wants to chat anymore, we've still got 6 people on. We had 7 likes tonight. Thank you. And after all that crazy, we've actually got some chatting about the topic of the channel, so I'm appreciative of that. Just make sure that if you flip on me next time you come into the chat and you get all wonky, then you will end up still being booted off the channel and hidden because we will find you out. Not to be looking over your shoulder or whatever, but just know that we really want this to be a safe place for people to come and chat and not unsafe and not deceptive. We don't want deceptive people coming in, so make sure. Smash burgers. I have never made a smash burger, and I don't know if I would like it because I like, especially now, I like really rare steaks now. I sear the outside good, like make it crispy, but then the inside is still nice and red and juicy. And so my burgers, I've been trying to cook less, but it's hard to break old habits because you end up cooking them too long. I should leave my beef burgers a little bit more rare. So, snacks. I don't really need snacks. If I'm hungry, I need a meal. And actually, today I only ate once. And right now, honestly, I'm feeling hungry. So, I think what I'm going to do is, I know it sounds weird, but I'm going to take some butter and I'm going to eat it because you have to eat fat instead of carbs for energy because you don't have carbs for energy, so you have to flip over to fat and your body a becomes fat adapted and burns fat. And that's how you produce ketones, which produce your energy. So I only ate one time. I ate steak. I have some steak in the fridge, and I think what I'll do is I'll grab the steak that I have left and eat it cold because I don't care if it's warm. I got Kerrygold butter. Zowie, I thought you were gone. Salty butter. Salted butter. Because I don't want carbs, Carson. I want my blood sugar to level out. I want to be healthy. I don't want inflammation. I don't want water puffiness all over me, which is what carbs do. People don't understand. And carbs give you diabetes. That's what diabetes is. It's carb overdose. It's carb toxicity. Our government pushes plant-based eating and says it's the best way, but it's not. They want us to be zombies. Won't you eat meat? Then you might actually have a brain. Our brain runs on fat. Our body runs on fat. Yeah. I know a lot of people don't know that. And you know, when I first heard about carnivore, I thought they were crazy. So I don't care if you think it's crazy. I did too. You were gone because Navarro timed you out. Or he deleted you from the channel. Let me see something. I'm gonna look. I can check what your activity on the channel is. Channel activity. Oh, deleted messages, timeout 0. Wait a minute. Zowie, you just made a new account, didn't you? Because this says your channel activity says that we're not having a political discussion. You have no idea what we're talking about. Hall and whatever your name is. When you come back, talk about what we're talking about. Okay, so Zowie, you were timed out. I think you may have been hidden, and now you're back. Because when I look at your channel activity, it says 0 timeouts. That makes sense. And Carson, you've been timed out 5 times. So you need to watch yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. So anyway, hey Brylan, how you doing? So I'm gonna get off in 9 minutes. So I appreciated the conversation about carbohydrates and why we want to eat low carb and no carb, and why I went to no carb or very, very low carb. Eggs have a little bit of carb in them. So, Thanks, Richard. I'm working on it. I'm working on keeping track of these people. So, Zowie, I think I'm getting rid of you again. I'm gonna hide you. I appreciate your staying on topic, but I don't know who you are. And I thought Navarro said you're a brand new account, like today, which makes me think you're a freaking hacker. So that's why you were gone. Let me see something. I'm gonna check something. I need to find there. Let me check something. I'm checking something. I'll be right back. Okay, let me see. All right, I can't figure it out, but I'm thinking, Zowie, that your channel is too new. But if you stay on topic, I'll let you stay, and then I'll check with Navarro and see what he found out about you. Because I don't want hackers in my chat. Just saying. I think you were just timed out. But I don't see timeouts. That's why I can't figure it out, Zowie. But I was wondering if you were hidden. But I can't see that you were hidden. It's weird. So if you're a hacker, you're gonna end up gone, so. Hey, Navarro. I thought you went to bed. Oh, maybe that was a different video. I looked back at your channel activity to see if Zowie was legit or not. Right, 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 right. But I mean, RJ, as I call him, because we don't want to mix him up with Richard Yu, um, had some legit questions, I thought, unless he's just trolling, but he's asking questions along the lines of what the topic is. So I let it be, and I think he's legit. So he's new. I want to let new people on if they're legit, you know what I mean? But um I couldn't figure it out because Zowie was gone and now he's back. And for some reason, I thought somebody hid him that you did or I did or something. I can't remember. But now when I look at his channel activity, he's not been gone. He's not even been timed out. So I don't understand. Anyway, what the heck? What was that? Martazo, speak English, please. We have no idea what that means. And I don't have time to translate it, figure it out. Anyway, I am gonna go eat something, even as late as it is. Even 8 o'clock, I'm gonna eat something. Just a little bit. Get some more fat on board because I need it. If you don't know why I'm talking about fat, listen to my other videos because I talk a lot about it. You need it for energy because you don't have carbs, so you need energy with fat. And fat isn't bad for you if you don't eat carbs. If you eat carbs, it's another story. Anyway, I think I will say goodnight. It's 3 minutes to 8 o'clock here, and it's later where you are or whatever, unless you are morning time in India or wherever you are. So I will say ciao and I will go ciao. And I'm gonna do something with this cardboard. I think I might put it out in the laundry room until I load it into my car tomorrow. So that it doesn't stink, because I think that might be what's stinking. I know, Richard. You have a good sleep, okay? Thanks for being a faithful chatter. Hey, video watcher, we are leaving. All right. Night, y'all. Like and subscribe if you have not, if you want to. And if you're going to be, if you plan on being a good part of our community, then go ahead, please. Because we need to get this information out there so people know. And they deserve to know that the food pyramid is garbage and that we need to flip it around. Yes, Navarro. I'm gonna come on the same time tomorrow. If this isn't a good time for you, don't come on during this time. I'll make some during the day as well. I have time to do some during the day tomorrow. It sounds like middle of the night is the best time for you. My middle of the night. We're gonna have a fall back here. It's the dumbest thing. I hate daylight savings time. Hello, we're leaving though. Come back next time. I'm gonna be here tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Pacific. Aimbot. Lay aimbot. Yes. Yes. So anyway, goodbye. Thanks for coming. Sorry it was short for you, but we've been on since 6 o'clock. We've been on for 2 hours. Actually, a little after 6, but still. Yep. I'm gonna thanks for the hearts. We will be back tomorrow. We will probably be on during the day, but I don't know when. During the day, it'll just be oddball time. Yes, I do need to rest. I also need to eat a little bit before I go to bed just because I'm hungry and I don't want to be hungry in the nighttime. So that was a boo-boo. I probably should have eaten before I got on, but I was trying to clean Stinky out of my closet and figure out where it was coming from. I still didn't figure it out, but maybe it's the cardboard. Bye. Maybe I'll start a fire and burn the cardboard. We'll figure it out. Maybe that'll be tomorrow's live. Stay tuned. It's always exciting. Bye.